my graduation party, I was told to wait outside the venue. My aunt said, "It's just for close family." Everyone else was inside, so I took my cap and gown and said, "Guess I'll celebrate elsewhere." My dad followed me out, shocked. I'm Angie, 22, just graduated with honors. My Aunt Judith planned the party with Dad. Instead of congratulations, she looked me up and down. "Angie, we've had to make adjustments. The party's only for close family. You'll need to wait outside." I'm the graduate. Why am I waiting outside? It's just what we decided. We want to keep it intimate. I glanced through the open doors. Music and chatter drifting out. I could see grandparents, cousins, strangers, everyone except me. And I'm not part of close family? You're here to celebrate. You don't have to be in the thick of it. Dad looked uncomfortable. "Judith, Angie should be inside." "No, Jeff. We planned it this way." I stood there in my cap and gown, listening to my own party happening without me. I tried calling Dad. No answer. Eventually, Dad came out. "Judith's really controlling everything. So it's not about me. This is her party, and I'm an afterthought." He sighed. "She's always done this. If she can't be center, she'll push you aside." This wasn't about graduation. It was about power. I took off my cap and gown. "I'm done waiting. I'm going home." I sat on a park bench blocks away, scrolling messages from relatives Judith invited who'd never reached out before. Over the years, I'd seen it. Aunt Judith undermining me at dinners, mocking my ambitions, making comments about how I never fit in. Tonight was years of silent cruelty. When I got home, I found a note in Judith's handwriting. "Angie, you disappointed everyone. Come to family dinner tomorrow." A demand. A reminder she controlled the narrative. At Judith's house, the room went quiet when I entered. "Angie," Judith said sweetly, "thank you for coming. I want to talk about why I was excluded from my own party." Her smile tightened. "You misunderstood." "No, Judith, you wanted control." Gasps. "Watch your tone," she said coldly. "Why? Because you want everyone scared to speak up?" My cousin Connor spoke. "Angie, you're overreacting." "Connor, you support whatever Aunt Judith wants." Dad stepped forward. "Maybe it's time to stop pretending." Judith scoffed. "Dramatic. This family has always been about strength," Judith said. "If you can't handle that, maybe you don't belong." "You mean if I don't belong to your version, I don't belong at all?" She smiled coldly. "Exactly." The next weeks were horrible. Judith sent emails to my university questioning my achievements, called family friends, planting doubts. Then the final blow. One morning, an email from Judith copied to half the family, my university, and my employer, questioning my character, painting me as unstable. Years of silent frustration boiled over. I wasn't going to let her win. I started digging, reached out to distant relatives who'd been marginalized by Judith. They opened up stories of sabotage, exclusion, blackmail. Judith wasn't just controlling, she was ruthless. I collected evidence, emails, photos, voicemails, compiled everything into a dossier outlining her behavior, financial misdealings, shady decisions. I booked the community center where my graduation party was supposed to be, sent invitations to the family for a meeting to clear the air. Judith arrived confident. I waited until everyone settled. "This isn't about blaming, it's about honesty." I handed out copies of the dossier. Gasps. Judith's face turned white. "I won't dignify these accusations." But relatives were reading, whispering, shocked looks. One cousin stood. "It's true. Judith's been manipulating us, using us against each other." Others nodded. Judith tried twisting stories, but evidence was overwhelming. Dad looked at her, finally seeing clearly. "This has to stop." Judith cornered, stormed out. In the weeks after, Judith's attempts intensified. She spread rumors, showed up at my workplace, but I had allies now. Judith tried one last move. Showed up at my workplace demanding to meet my manager, accusing me of being unstable. I handed over the dossier and sabotage email. My manager banned her from contacting me or the company. Final nail. Most family distanced themselves from Judith. Today, I'm working full-time, finishing grad school. I threw my own celebration with people who actually cared. I'm done waiting outside. I stepped inside and claimed my place.